In this video, I want to help you start speaking English fluently. You will start speaking English with confidence, and I promise that if you follow these tips for at least a month, your English will incredibly improve. Hello guys, my name is Kate. Today I'm going to share with you 9 amazing tips to improve your English and start speaking English fluently. Tip number 1. Surround yourself with English. This means immerse yourself in the English-speaking environment as much as possible. You can watch movies, listen to music, podcasts, reading books in English. The more you surround yourself with English, the faster you start speaking English fluently. Now, let me tell you a story from my life. A couple of years ago, when I was teaching English online, there was one student, the girl, that I will never forget. This person came to my class, and when she started speaking English to me, my immediate thought was, why is she in my class? That's how good her English was. Her pronunciation was amazing. Her vocabulary was enormous. She spoke English perfectly. So I asked her, have you ever lived in an English-speaking country? Did you study in the US? And she said, no, I've never lived in an English-speaking country and I've never studied abroad. And immediately I asked her, how are you able to speak English so well? And you know what she told me? She surrounded herself with English. She did this. Watching YouTube videos, watching English movies, joining English-speaking online communities, listening to English podcasts. So, if you ask me, is this possible? Yes. No matter where you live, you can learn English and you can improve your speaking skills. Tip number 2. Speak out loud. It's important for you to speak out loud, to practice out loud whenever you can. You can describe your environment, your everyday activities, you can describe some situations from your life, or just talk to yourself in English. This will help you to feel more comfortable when you speak English. It will help you to make sentences in English and organize your thoughts in your head. So it doesn't matter where you are, while you're sitting in your room, in your kitchen, or maybe in your car, think about your activity and describe it. Try to describe it right now. Your goal is to use the language spontaneously and express your own ideas. So it's an amazing tip to start saying whatever you want to say and describing whatever you want to describe in English. So tip number 2, speak out loud. Tip number 3, have conversations with native English speakers. Talk with people who speak English as their native language, as their first language. Have conversations with them to improve your English. This helps you understand how words are used naturally. Native speakers can help you correct your mistakes. When I started learning Turkish, I met a friendly native speaker in a language exchange group. He was studying Russian, and I was interested in learning Turkish. We talked about our interests and hobbies, and I practiced my Turkish, learned new expressions, and gained confidence in speaking. It was a great way to improve my language skills. You can look for English speakers around you, or you can do it online. Join language exchange groups or language learning apps. Even chatting and typing back and forth is helpful for your English fluency. Having conversations when you send voice messages is also helpful. Practice with friends, teachers, or people in your community who speak English. Tip number 4. Write a journal in English. Write about your day, your thoughts, or anything you like. It's a cool way to practice writing and express yourself. For example, I love writing things that I'm grateful for. Try to do the same in English. Describe the things you have in your life using the English language. As you do that, you will improve. Plus, you can look back and see how much your English has improved over time. A few months later, when you read your journal, you'll see how your English writing has improved since the beginning. So, what do you have to do to start speaking English fluently? You have to focus on writing. And it doesn't matter if you don't feel ready. If you understand what I'm saying right now, that means you're ready. You have everything you need in your brain to speak English fluently. Tip number 5. Record yourself. Record yourself speaking and then listen to the recording. This is an amazing tip, guys. You can use your smartphone, record yourself, say whatever you want to say in English. When you listen to yourself speaking, you understand which areas you need to improve. Also, this tip can help you see your progress over time. After a while, when you listen to your recorded voice, you'll notice how much your speaking skills have improved since then. Give it a try and let me know if this tip was helpful. Tip number 6. Memorize different English phrases and use them in different contexts. To improve your English fluency, learn different phrases and use them in different situations. Start by remembering common phrases and practice using them when you talk or write. Let's say you have learned a common idiom that native English speakers say. You can go to youglish.com and type a phrase here, so you will hear that phrase in different contexts and you can understand it better. For example, let's type a phrase, to be on the ball. This phrase means to be very attentive and focused.
So you need to be on the ball.
They have to be on the ball. They have to be able to perform at their best at that time.
Which means you just have to be on the ball.
You can see this phrase in different contexts. This helps you use new words and phrases in the right way. Tip number 7. Be consistent. It doesn't have to be like 8 hours a day. Sometimes students don't understand what the power of consistency is. The power of consistency is when you practice every day. You practice a little bit every day. Speak English a little bit every day. Have a conversation with someone every day. Write something in English a little bit every day. Even if it's like for 10 minutes. That's okay. Just do something every day. And as you do that, you will improve. Tip number 8. Listen and imitate native speakers. If you want to speak English fluently, if you want to sound like a native English speaker, you need to imitate them. Pronunciation is very important. I'm a non-native English teacher. I grew up in a small town in Russia, and I used this tip to improve my English. I listened, I imitated, and you know what happened? I started speak better and better over time. I have a video where I've talked about different techniques on how to imitate native speakers. I leave a link here so you can watch it after watching this video. Now let's get back to the point. Find a person, a native English speaker you enjoy listening to, and imitate them. This tip will help you become more confident because you'll think, hey, I can imitate that person and repeat after them so that I know that I'm doing it just like a native English speaker would be doing it, okay? So I'm on the right track. That's what I want to sound like. So tip number 8, listen and imitate native speakers. Tip number 9, Practice summarizing. Sometimes it's very hard to express an idea in a smaller phrase into a shorter sentence. If you can take a large piece of information and summarize it, tell it in simple words, talking about the most important details, the main idea, it will help you speak fluently in English. Like any skill, summarizing gets better with practice. If you can pick out important information, it will enhance your speaking skills. Today, I gave you 9 powerful tips to improve your speaking skills. Do these things to become more confident and fluent when speaking English. If you can't speak English fluently, it's likely because you're not doing these things. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to make me a little bit happier, you can send me a super thanks. Please join me on Instagram. I've recently created a new account and I need more followers, so please support me there. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!